Hello,
there.
hello. How fare these?
Oh, it's just not been very long at all, hasn't it? It was like yesterday we last streamed, wasn't it? Like crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mad. It's like we never left.
It's like we never left. So true. How's it going? Sorry, it's been a while. Um
it's been 2 months.
We've been busy,
Apparently,
okay? We've
we
had
have
2
been.
markets in that time. We've had
Mhm.
heck loads of launches. We've had
Mhm.
so much going on.
We
So please
have.
forgive
We
us
have.
for not being here for a while. It's been busy.
It's been a minute.
It's been a
It has
minute.
been busy. It's been great though. Like I'm really enjoying doing markets and
Yeah.
such and like selling in person.
Yeah.
There's like I don't know. It hits different, obviously Etsy. Like obviously Etsy is exciting. It's exciting whenever we sell anything.
Yeah.
Like that's the perks of being such a small business is like every sale it feels personal.
Mhm.
Like but when you're actually handing over the thing that you made to someone who wants it and they have a
Mm.
little smile on their face and you have a big smile on your face, oh man, nothing
It's
beats
so
that.
exciting.
Mm. Oh, and we've had some of the sweetest people as
We
well.
have.
Do you
Oh
want
my
to tell
god.
them about the lady at the end of the last market?
Yeah, so at the very end of Bonn Community Market that we did literally a few days ago,
Mm-hmm.
we had the sweetest lady come up and she was saying about how she was going to a 40s themed party and she was looking for some kind of accessory to go with her dress and it was really sweet and she was looking at our sunflower coasters at first to like attach the coaster to her hat, but that was looking a bit too
Yeah.
big. So then she ended up buying some of the little daisy earrings that we have, the crochet daisy earrings, and like
Mm.
attaching them. And the other day she sent us a picture on Facebook of her wearing them and it was
Yeah.
so sweet. Warmed my little heart.
Yeah.
Because normally we do get the odd
True.
occasional message on Facebook, but usually it's just like a spam message,
Bam.
and so I normally just ignore it. But I went to look
Yeah.
just because I saw we had a message, and I was like, oh, I'll have a look. And it wasn't a spam. It was so cute. I was
Yeah.
so pleased by that. We love when people send pictures of them wearing our products. It's actually the cutest thing.
Yeah. For sure. Because like sometimes it does feel like the products sort of just go into the void of the post box, never to be heard of
Yeah.
again, and like I certainly worry. Oh, did it even get there? Did they even like it? Like but like when we get that feedback, like every review we get, like warms my heart genuinely.
Mm.
It like yeah.
Yeah.
Review stuff from small businesses especially that's my recommendation because they read it,
Yeah.
they do,
It
we
means a
read every
lot.
single one and we send them to each other and we go, oh my god, that one was so sweet, and oh my god, do
Yeah.
you even know this person? They've just said the most heartfelt thing and I'm crying right now, like what?
Yeah, we had one
We
review
do
the
have
other
a Facebook,
day.
yeah.
What was the hold on. There was the one
That
from
was
the
another
person that
really
was a
sweet one
teacher.
on
Oh
Etsy,
yeah,
wasn't
got these
there?
for my year 4
Yes.
class. The kids went feral over them and immediately asked to get more. So cute.
Yeah, so sweet. Blessed. I'm thinking of all these little year 4 kids being like, oh my god, I want the pirate frog. No, I want the wizard frog. Like, can you can you imagine?
I know, they're so cute. That would have been me too. I would have been like, no, I want the wizard.
Right? Oh, so much joy, so much joy. In other news, we've got new product dropped today. We're
Yes.
back at it with the we haven't really stopped with the regular
No, we
launches,
really haven't
despite the
stopped full
fact our
stop.
regular streams have not been here, but we have been still launching products fortnightly,
Roughly. We
as
did
best
miss
we
one at
can,
one point,
roughly.
but then we did 2 weeks in a row to make up for it, so you'll
Yes,
never know.
that was my bad, but yeah. So this is our new one that's dropped
I
today.
think that
I
was
don't
the
think
week
my
I was in
feed
Paris
is.
anyway, wasn't it? So it was kind of difficult to
Yeah.
do.
I don't think my feed is updating because I'm wiggling this duck around the screen right now and it ain't moving.
It ain't moving in general on my Discord, but my Discord ain't frozen, so I don't know what to tell you,
Ain't
King.
it?
No,
Ain't it? It should be. It should be.
it ain't. Discord ain't frozen.
Should I
I'm able
ring?
to press buttons.
Let me see if I restart the feed.
Oh, that's maybe worked. Oh.
Right now.
Who are you? You know exactly who we are. Why are you here?
I couldn't even tell you this. It's too big of a question.
That's a big question.
Right, is the feed working now?
Nope.
I restarted it.
Oh, wait. Yes. Wait, move it. Move it about. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Cool. Right, how do I make our products again? I don't even know.
That is a good question. Yeah, this guy's dropped today. He was originally designed specifically for one of the markets we've done during our break, which was the Duck Derby, where they race a bunch of plastic ducks down a river. And I was like, I want to draw a little plastic duck, so I did. I thought I'd give him a little catchphrase as well, obviously, you know, just because it's pretty plain sticker otherwise. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on the flower fairies today. I keep meaning to do it on my own stream, but technically they are for TFS, so that's technically where I'm gonna be doing things. Where it's gonna be sold. So I feel like it's still just as appropriate for me to work on them here.
Yeah. I'm currently trying to find where I wrote down the pattern for this sunflower because I can't find it.
The moment I get paid this month, I'll be snatching up the stickers I don't have. You don't have to collect them all, but like that is pretty cool if you do. I will be impressed. You've been gone so long, I've forgotten, honestly. We've still been streaming on our own channels. It's
We
just
have,
getting us together.
although not as
is the hard
consistently.
part.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been quite inconsistent.
Yeah,
It's been a busy couple months. Look, it was Pride Month. We had the month off, but also not really because we've been really busy still. But we had the month off streaming, unintentionally.
Too busy being gay. Soz. Couldn't stream.
Yeah, I think you can forgive us for that.
Yeah. Legally, we have to be forgiven or something.
You're
I think.
homophobic, so you know. There's that.
Yeah, you tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am working on the spring flower fairies. It is no longer spring, but I don't care. I want to draw pretty fairy people, and that's what I'm gonna do.
As you should.
So here we are.
I actually cannot find the pattern for these sunflowers. This is kind of concerning. Why did I not save it somewhere?
This one's gonna be our tulip fairy. I'm just gonna write that there so it's more clear. I've missed the fairies. Yeah, I haven't done any work on them since you last saw them on stream. So we've got our great hyacinth fairy. She's chilling. She's not changed. She's just got the flat colors on her. We've got our daffodil fairy. He's also not changed.
Dilf?
He's just got flat color. Yeah, daffodil. I did a little bit of work off stream on the daisy fairy. I have technically started this one. And then I'm gonna try and cook up the tulip fairy today. Oh my gosh, a couple of cuties. And Giora. Wow. Who's the other one then?
Yeah, who's the what?
Also, don't call my sister a cutie, creep. Get out of here. Want to do some DBD on Sunday, perchance? I have D&D on Sundays, so I'm afraid I am busy. I am engaged to my one true love, Dungeons and Dragons. I don't know how to do this one's hair. I was maybe trying to think of making this one a bit more androgynous. But
Yeah.
I don't really know how to achieve that while still having. I don't know. I don't know how best to achieve that. Because we've got one in a dress, one in trousers, one in shorts. What other clothing is there?
Well, you've already got dress, but skirt, but that's kind of the same. Dungarees, that's smart. A romper?
Dungarees. But then how do I also still give the essence of a tulip? That's the other thing.
A pinafore dress.
Pinafore dress? Do like.
This is quite terrible. So I found the
What is?
website that oh wait, maybe I just need to take that out. I found the website that initially had the pattern on. However, it's saying the site doesn't exist. So that's slightly concerning.
Dungarees. Dungarees look like again. I'm completely blanked.
They're like shorts into like straps over the guy. Huh. I don't even have any of the sunflower scrunchies left to like try and figure out the pattern from that, which is a little bit concerning.
Oh dear, you're gonna have to look at our own product photos.
Yeah, this is not good. Why didn't I write it down or save it anywhere? That was very silly of me. No way I actually fucked
Does
up
that
this
kind of
time.
work? Is that cute? I don't know.
That's cute. I just don't remember
Might be a long
how.
shot. An old VOD. Do we have a VOD of you making one? Did you make? Have you made a scrunchie on stream?
You know, I think I have. Hold on, that's a good shout. This is terrible. This is truly terrible. Have I not
Yeah,
written
because
down
you're
the
gonna need to
pattern?
get the hang of the sunflower scrunchies because they're popular. We
Well, they might have to be
can't make them in
discontinued because I don't know
stock.
how to make them anymore.
That's it.
Sos
Rage quit.
guys.
Our new most popular product.
Yeah, sos guys.
Bye bye.
No more sunflower scrunchies. Because I don't know how to make them. I didn't fucking write it down. Like an idiot. Hold on, I'm watching old VOD. Oh, I am making it on VOD. Hold on. Hold on. We're
Do
gonna
you not have
figure it
like your
out.
little videos link somewhere?
This is gonna be so annoying. Right, it looks like I am single crocheting around the guy to start off with, which is simple enough. Do I go around a second time? I don't think I do, you know. I do have a brain somewhere. I'm surprised I thought of that. I'm proud. Honestly, I didn't think of that. But this is still not the easiest solution because I still need to figure it out from this video. So, not a perfect solution. But if the website doesn't exist anymore where the pattern once was, then it may be my only option. Because, okay, I can figure out how to do the middle part. The brown part is fine. It's the petals, because you know how there's like a gap in them?
Yeah.
I don't know how I did that. I don't remember. So, okay. Well, to start off with, it does look like I have just single crocheted around the whole thing. So I guess we start by doing that. So good at my job. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna try and once I've made a sunflower one today, the plan is I'm gonna try and make one that looks like a daisy instead. And then if we have time, we'll try and make other flowers, but I doubt we will because I tend to crochet very slowly when we're live. Because I yap too much.
Yapping's a big part of it. It's important.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, no, I don't like how sad she looks though. I finally refound one of my references as well for these drawings. So I can actually reference. Yay.
Yay.
What kind of hairstyle do we think for our androgynous leaning tulip fairy?
What is the first thing that came to my head? A mullet, because I feel like that's the most androgynous hairstyle.
A
Right
mullet,
now.
yeah. I feel like mullets are like shaved here, right?
Shaved on the sides, long at the top and the back.
Party in the back or whatever it was.
Yeah.
What's the fucking the Billy Ray Cyrus quote that you always used to say on Hannah Montana about his mullet? I feel like that's the only reason I know what a mullet is because business in the front, party in the back or something.
Yeah.
A bob cut, a pixie cut, or like Venture's hairstyle. I'm thinking all of these are good options. I'm gonna just fuck around and find out what one works for us.
Yeah. Do, 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 do.
I've done the ear in the wrong place, that's for sure. I can tell that now.
Okay.
I wanted to go with a different nose as well because someone said I had same face syndrome, so I need to like actually counteract that claim because they were right.
Who said that? Who do I need to fight?
Oh, it was either Chris or Damien. I can't remember. It's probably Damien. I don't know who said that. They sound like a dick. Yeah. I agree.
First, so true. Welcome in. Thanks for the hydrate.
Hey, Nerdy. Thank you.
I'm just assuming this is how I join the two colors, because how else would I do it? Past stream Becca seems to have just stopped though. Like, what are you doing? Come on, Becca. I'm trying to follow your tutorial here, and you've just stopped. Oh, she's picked it up again. She's chaining upwards. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to count how many times I did that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6? Are we stopping there? And we're doing a little into the base. Slip stitching into the base. Okay. And then do we continue single crocheting? Maybe? Looks like it. Is it 3 more single crochets, I'm guessing? Oh, fuck. I think I was supposed to do a specific amount of single crochets around the base. I've just remembered this fact. And obviously I've not counted this time. So that's a problem. Do I need to do maths? Maybe. How many petals does the sunflower scrunchie have? Welcome in, new people. Just to fill you in, I don't know how to make our product. How many petals does it have? 8 times 3.
I can look at the product pics.
No, so it does 3, and then it does a thing, and then it does 3, and then it does a thing. Yeah, so 8 times 3, 24. 24 feels like not enough.
Yeah, though. It's 8. Hello, Kiki. Hi.
Hello. Guys,
why is it always me that gets accused? Because you chatting shit, bro. It's not an accusation if it's true.
Um, 24 just doesn't seem like enough stitches, though. Like, at all. Hold on. Let me unjoin the yellow and count how many I did. One, two.
This is a really awkward angle for the head, and I just don't think I'm doing this right. The more I draw it, the more wrong it looks.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. See, I've got 36, not 24. So maybe we'll make it 32. That would be more doable. Or what's the next one up? 40? 40 feels like a round number that would be correct. Guys, I'm stressed. I'm guessing how to make our own products. I can't get to the original tutorial that I followed.
Oh dear.
How many did I say I had? 36? I actually don't know anymore. Am I gonna have to count again? Guys, what did I just say?
I don't even know, bro. Talking crochet, that means nothing to me.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Well, now, why have I counted 35 that time? Because, yeah, I think it was 36. Let's just add a few more, I guess. 37, 38, 39. So you gotta pay attention, guys, because when I forget what I've just said like that. I need you guys to like back me up and tell me what I've just said. 40, I think. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 37, 38, 39, 40. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go with 40. I feel like that feels like a round number. It's divisible by 8, which is how many petals we have. It just feels right. You know? Yeah. We're guessing. We're playing a little
We may
guessing
have
game
to
today.
not go with a mullet here because I don't know if this face looks right. Does this face look okay?
Yeah?
My ear placement is still wrong.
Mm-hmm. Write it down in case it works. No. You guys are going to remember that. And you're going to tell me later when I go to write it down. That's the whole thing.
That's a lot of responsibility. I decline.
No, it's okay. Chat's going to remember. Aren't you guys?
Okay. Good luck with that.
They're going to tell me 10 different numbers at the end of stream when I go, how many was it?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, it was maybe 40, it was maybe 45, it was maybe 32, maybe 36, maybe 38, I'm not sure. One of the two. One of the many.
I don't know if I like the mullet.
I'm not a fan of mullets anyway, I'm not gonna lie, so... But, I mean... Other people do like them, so I can respect
I mean,
that.
I do like mullets. I do. I just
But
don't know
yeah,
if I
I
like
feel
it in
like
this
I'm not the person to give
character.
opinions on whether or not the mullet's good, because I am
Yeah,
kind of a mullet hater regardless.
I just don't know if I like it on this character. I feel like it's almost too dressed down. Like, I still want the fairies to look fancy, you know?
Mm,
I just feel like a mullet isn't fancy enough.
yeah.
I feel like maybe I'll go with the half up, half down kind of look. Because that's for anyone.
Yeah.
Like a little bun here. You know?
Yeah. I think I'm doing 4 in between there, which would make sense for the 40. Come on, past Becca. Get crocheting. I ordered a top for the concert today. Very excited. What concert are you seeing?
Oh, it says Imagine Dragons.
Very exciting. Only concert I have coming up now is I'm seeing Blackpink in August. Which is exciting.
Just love a flowy hair, you know? We can't beat a flowy hair.
Well, you've gone for like the long with the half up bun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
It's giving Rider of Rohan, you know?
Yeah.
And as we all know, the Riders of Rohan were mostly women actors playing men. Imagine Dragons next week. Let's go! I'm very hyped for you. I want to hear
I'm
all
so
about
excited.
it.
Two, three, 4,
We could even
5.
do a little, might they have like a little thing in their hair here.
One, two, three. Come on, Becca. Stop stopping. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it is 6. I was like double, like, unsure of myself though. I have Maryland cookies that I am going to be snacking on.
Nice.
Little
I
baby
still have
ones.
my
Look how
my
cute they are.
wrap here that I've not actually finished. Okay, now they need some wangs.
Some wangs.
Some wangs. Chicken wangs. I feel like I was going for most of the wings in the kind of shape of the petals, or just but no, I wasn't at the same time. Either way, their wangs have got to be out. Let's put that on a new layer, actually. Get rid of the mullet one. We've decided we're not doing that.
Are they wearing one of our sunflower
Wing.
scrunchies? It looks like
Kinda.
they are.
Or would the wing be more out the back that way? Where do I put these wings?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Wings everywhere. The back, the neck, the feet, the
Yeah.
eyebrows. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give them a little, yeah, more wings here.
Mm-hmm.
A nice big wing. How I do my eyeliner like this. Yeah, yeah. I feel like, okay, the center line is here. Here. So the wings will be coming out here. Big wings.
Big wings.
No.
Oh. You got me all excited about big wings then.
Bruh, if we're gonna do wings for Enchanted Forest, we need to figure out how we're doing that. Are you thinking of buying some, or are you gonna make some? Like, what's your plan there? So see, I
Ideally,
made
I'm
those
probably gonna
crochet
buy some.
ones.
I need to find where
before.
to buy them.
Yeah. Because there's no right way to do fairy wings, is my
No.
issue here.
You're drawing a fantasy creature regardless. Therefore,
Yeah.
there's no anatomically correct fairy wings.
Yeah.
They can be as big or as little as you'd like.
Yeah. That's the problem. I don't hate that. But then where does the other one go? Like that, maybe?
That's cool. I like that. I feel like I'm doing this all wrong. Oh my god, I had the strangest dream last night. I had a dream
Right.
that they turned my old secondary school into, it was kind of now a university, but
Right.
not at the same time. And I was going to a careers day at said old school of mine for some reason, where they
Mhm.
were like, they had a bunch of companies like hiring people, and for some reason the sixth form block had been turned into like a police station, and
Right.
I was in the sixth form block, and they were like really wanting to hire me. They were like, fill in this form, and I was like, okay. I filled in the form, and it was saying like the pay was like £80 an hour, and I was like, okay, I don't care what the fuck I'm doing for £80 an hour. Give me the job, you know.
Damn.
And like I filled in the form, and they were like really keen on hiring me, and then they were like, okay, I'll take you on a tour around the building. And I'm like, well, I literally went to school here, like I know my way around. But now I didn't know my way around because for some reason they changed the main building of the school into a big multi-story car park. Um,
Right.
and instead of like stairs to walk down from the car park, there was slides, which was kind of epic. Um,
Winner. As all
yeah,
police do, you know, go down
yeah,
slides.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so then we were just like going up and down the slides. It was kind of fun. And that was the
Damn,
rest of
my
the
dreams
dream.
about school were never that fun.
I know, that was well fun.
It's normally being late for tests, failing, not having studied for tests,
Showing up naked to school.
um, being naked, like at the worst
Yeah. I thought
times,
that was a fun. I also
falling
had a
out.
dream the other day. This is unrelated to school, but I had a dream the other day that I went to a Sabrina Carpenter concert and she brought me up on stage for one of the songs. It was pretty epic.
That is the dream.
That is the dream. She picked me out of the crowd and was like, "You come with me, come onto the stage while I sing." And I was like, "Okay." And I just sat there. It was very
You
funny.
just sat there?
Yeah.
Didn't even
I woke up
dance?
soon
Wow.
after, so
Oh,
always
sad
the
times.
case. I always wake up as soon as it gets like interesting.
Right? Same.
5, 6.
And then we draw the tulip. I love a tulip.
Yeah, they're a pretty slow flower. Not one of my faves, but they're cute.
I think the same reason that most spring flowers are up there for me is that it's the symbol that the winter is over, you know?
Mm,
I think that's more what I love about spring flowers is it's like, oh my god, winter is ending.
mm,
The sun is shining. Life is good again.
yeah. Are we absolutely certain that they only have 8 petals? Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Fuck.
Why? What
'Cause
have you done now?
we seem to have space for at least one more, which is not what we want. Um, Possibly even 2 more, which, no, not meant to have space for that. I'm stressed. So guys, the sunflower scrunchies, they are being discontinued.
Stop it. We just launched them.
I know, they came out like a week ago. Bro, imagine we get an order for one now. I'm so screwed. Please no one order them. That would actually be really bad. I don't even know how to make one. We don't even have any in stock. I'm looking again to see if I can find the pattern because I'm actually
Well, I
screwed.
was gonna say it'd be cool if you made a bunch for Windsor Pride because I think they'll do pretty well. Because they've been doing pretty well.
Oh my god, I think I found it. Wait. Ha!
Hello, Georgia. Hi, hi, hi.
Guys,
How's
you're not seeing
you?
what I'm doing right now. You're actually not seeing what I'm doing right now. You're actually not seeing
I'm
it
literally
at
watching your
all.
screen.
You're not seeing anything.
She's unpicking. She's unpicking. Where's the unpick emote? When do we get an unpick emote?
Literally, you're not seeing anything right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
You know what? We're just gonna start again, I think. I think we're just gonna start again because now I have the pattern, so I can not screw it now. I found the pattern,
oh my
guys.
god,
Let me just.
that's right. We're already like an hour in or whatever it's been.
Wait, actually though,
40 minutes.
47 minutes. Yeah. Um, Guys, it's okay. That was just a test, actually. You know, that was just like I was just being silly goofy.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Yeah.
How are you though,
This
Georgia? How has Gallavandria been going? How was the return? Was it epic?
does it have a video with it though? Because I might need the video still.
Right, now I've actually found my references again. I can draw these hands that I didn't draw last time. Yeah.
Oh my god, I have a tan line where my watch is. Look, you see it? You can't see it very well on video, but look at that white line on my wrist. Kind of funny.
Nice. I think I did actually catch some sun when we did our photo shoot the other day.
Yeah.
Teeny weeny bit on my back.
Mm,
I guess I didn't put sun cream enough on the back of my shoulders. But I dodged it everywhere else. But it was
yeah.
just a little bit like, oh, that's a little bit tender.
Yeah,
But
mine
like
was like a little bit
not
red and
enough
a
where
little
it
bit
was like
tender.
uncomfortable.
But it
Yeah.
didn't get peely or anything. I think I'm okay.
Gallavandria's going well. The return was great. Very excited for the next session, a week or so. Hell yeah. I also just finished a few last minute interviews. So craft time. Nice. I hope the interviews went well. What are you crafting? Are
Okay.
you working on your I wanna say you were working on your crochet cardigan, but I feel like you finished that. Anyone else working on anything today? Anyone else crafting along with us?
Freaking better
Let
be,
it
it's a
let us
requirement.
let us know what you're making. I wanna know, you know? That goes for you too, VOD watchers.
Yeah. VOD watchers, you
Yeah.
better be. Yeah, we're calling you out, VOD watchers. We see you.
No passive watching here.
No, you must be crafting. Or being productive in some way. If you're working, that's fine. I'll allow it.
We'll allow that, yeah.
Yeah.
Why
One,
has she just
two,
got
three,
two
four,
fingers
five.
doing this on that picture? I'm so confused. I might
It's a
forego
little
the
bit
other finger.
terrifying.
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, I think this all could have been solved if I could actually do maths earlier, because you know how I was like 40? Yes, that makes sense, because 8 petals and 4 stitches each. No, it doesn't. 8 times 4 is 32, not 40. So if I could actually do
That might
maths,
have
then
been it.
maybe I wouldn't have made that mistake. But also, I did think 32 stitches made sense, but then it just didn't, like, it wasn't enough to go around the hair tie, so I'm gonna have to spread them out a little bit more here. 6, 7, 8,
You're
9,
better
10.
at maths than I am, bro, so I don't know.
I should have known that. Guys, in chat, you should have corrected me when I said that for
Wow, forgo your
40
responsibilities.
divided by 8 is 4. When I said that, you guys should have been like, Becca, you're
Putting
an
it on
idiot.
chat again. How
Yeah.
rude.
Yeah. I don't blame the chat. I am blaming the chat. You guys didn't catch on it either, so you can't call me dumb. You should have gone, Becca, that is bad maths. That is incorrect. And I would have gone, silly me, I'm a dum-dum. Good thing chat is so smart.
Sorry, I had to dip. Did you get the scrunchie sorted? Well, as you can see, she's currently remaking it as she just unpicked the entire thing.
No, I didn't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Play the
Stream just started. Stream just started, didn't it?
Yeah, 50 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 4,
Yeah.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. Okay, I keep losing count, guys. Let's count together. 16, 17,
42, 27,
18, please no.
36, 25,
19,
7, 2,
20,
9,
21. I'm glad you can
34,
do maths.
112.
Guys, someone teach George how to count. Clearly they don't know how.
Wow.
I know you said you're bad at maths, but I didn't think you were that bad. Kind of crazy. So you could at least count.
Nah. I do simple addition most mornings while I'm half asleep, but that's about it. I have an alarm clock that, to make it stop ringing, I have to add numbers together. It's really good at waking up my brain. Some days. Some days it's just not
really
possible.
helps?
I think it does, yeah. It's also good practice for small editions, which obviously helps with Dungeons and Dragons and also working behind a till.
So true. Okay, I think I have
I had to meet with my
32.
ex for your kid's doctor's appointment earlier. It was how you'd expect meeting an ex. Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
I was ranting to Robbie on the phone. Yeah, fair. At least it's over.
Hmm.
Is the kitty wink okay? Did they get the meds they need? / find out what was up.
Right, I've done the brown part again. Back to the yellow. Now we can actually follow the instructions and see how much I did right the first time. You know, I think I did mostly it right. It was just the foundation bit around the thing that was wrong, and because that was wrong, it kind of made all of it wrong. You know? So... Okay. Chain 1 in... What? Chain 1. Okay. I've chained 1. Single crochet in the same stitch. Okie dokie. There we go. And single crochet in the next 2 stitches. Okay.
That's more or less what's going on with that. She's fine. She just won't stop putting her hair out, and no one can figure out why. Oh, bless her. She's too young for a behavior specialist, so we just have to keep shaving her hair. Oh, bless. Too many big feelings and such a tiny body.
Three, 4, 5.
Has she been for like scans and things? Like, is everything okay internally? It's not like something's going on internally that she's not able to express, sort of thing. Is the only thing I can think of. But I assume the doctor looked at that. Or thought of that as well. They don't think something internal, so won't send her for anything? Ugh. Because it's only on one side she pulls it. Yeah, but I'm more saying in terms of like if she's in some kind of pain that she can't express, like that pain could be in theory anywhere. But I mean it could also just be a mental thing, obviously, and then you can't really scan for that.
Oh, I think it was just literally like this. Yeah, that makes sense. And then 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Right, now I just need to do the lines. She would tell us if she's got an ouchie, I think. She tells me Loki's giving her an ouchie when he's belly up. Fair enough. Okay, good.
Okay, that is correct.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Oh.
Do. 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4. We did have a photo shoot for our brand new collection the other day, which is exciting stuff. We made a cute day out of it. I had a little picnic.
We did.
You'll be able to see the vlog of the little behind the scenes and some little sneak peeks on TikTok. Just a little vlog about it. So that was cute. A new collection,
It was
multiple
fun.
items.
It was a lovely day.
Lots of items.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you
Lots of new
now,
things.
we have already launched 22 products this year. In 2025, we have launched 22 products so far. But we have... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 more coming. Isn't that crazy? Maybe more.
Sounds like a lot of work, bro.
It's a lot of work. I don't know how we do this to ourselves. And in comparison, last year we only launched 20 products in the whole year. And we've already surpassed that, and we're only in July. So, yeah.
Yeah. Mad. Also, I realized I asked Audra a question and then I didn't actually see or read your response because I was into my drawing. But you did. You stopped the Bellerophon now because you're frustrated with the lace weight yarn. Trying to stash bust and use up the 900 meters of blue yarn I bought. Oh my lord, that's a lot of yarn.
That's a lot of yarn. What the hell?
That's a lot of yarn.
How many meters are there in my little balls of yarn? 250. So that's like 4 times the size of my balls of yarn. Holy moly.
Yeah, that's mad.
36 total, and you're over halfway through the year. Yeah. Well, the collection is going to be coming out slowly over the next few months. One at a time. So, yeah. Rather than, because in previous when we've done like big collections, we've kind of like tried to get all of them out on the same day. But
Yeah,
nowadays we
too
found
much.
spreading it out is much easier, much better for us.
And then we can more evenly distribute the workload as
Yeah.
well. Though, do I still leave everything to the last minute before the deadline every week? You best believe I do. But there's no
Yeah.
escaping the ADHD.
But at
I'm
least
afraid.
it means that you're not doing like 10 products in a day. You're just doing 1 or 2 usually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which isn't so bad.
It's much more achievable when leaving it to the last minute.
This is how you work with your ADHD and not against it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a flexible routine. That's what I need, and that's what's working at the moment.
Yeah, so
But
the
yeah,
next
all the new
stuff
stuff
that we have.
All the new stuff as well should be available, fingers crossed, for when we are at England's Medieval Festival
Yes.
in August.
Even if it's not
So
in the
everything
Etsy shop,
will be
it will be there.
Yeah, everything will be on our table there. So if anyone is coming to see us there, this is at you VOD folks as well. England's Medieval Festival, 24th, 25th, 26th. That's Saturday, Sunday, Monday in August this year, 2025, is a bank holiday weekend. Treasure Force Studio is going to be there all 3 days. We're going to be in the Enchanted Hollow section, and we are probably going to be dressed like fairies. I'm going to have my mushroom hat as well on one of the days. And we're going to have probably our biggest stall yet.
Yeah,
and
100%
for
our
the
biggest
longest
stall yet.
period as well. Like, this is genuinely the most exciting thing
we've never done something that's over more than a day. Like,
no.
Yeah.
No. We're going to have our longest table in a couple weeks at Windsor Pride, because that is going to be a 12-hour day. Can't wait.
Yeah.
But we're going to be actually going and enjoying the Pride Festival in between that table. So hopefully it won't feel like 12 hours, because we're we're going to be able to go and be proud.
Yeah.
Like, during it. But that one's going to be our longest table. Followed by the following month, where it's going to be our biggest and longest table yet.
Yeah. Immediately going to break the record again with the next event.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still don't know when it comes to England's Medieval Fest if we'll be vending into the evenings. We're kind of hoping not, and that we'll get our evenings off, because the event is on from like 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. or something ridiculous like that. But I'm hoping, because you can get tickets that are like a day ticket or a day and night ticket, in which case, if you have the day and night ticket, then you can stay beyond 6 p.m. until 10 p.m. Where there's like evening entertainment and things going on. But we're hoping that the market section will be shut in the evenings, and we'll get to have our evenings to enjoy the festival. We actually don't know, though.
Sit by the campfire with all my fairy friends.
I'm gonna bring my ukulele. We can have some sing-songs if there's nothing else playing.
Oh, can't wait.
It's gonna be
I gotta
so
make a top
good.
for his birthday, and I didn't check how many meters the basic DK Robin yarn was. So now I have 2 projects finished and still around 200 meters worth. Oh my god, of sea green and light blue. Hundreds of meters of dark blue. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. That's a lot of yarn. If I could convince Robbie to come with me, I'd make the effort and come, but I don't want to travel alone. I get that.
That's fair. Yeah, it's a long way to travel for some people.
Yeah.
That's the only reason we're
Literally
able to
live
do
around
it
the
is because it
country.
happens to be not far from where I live.
Yeah.
Because
We're
like,
you know, if we are tabling all day though, it's going to be even more than 12-hour days because it's still 40 minutes there and back from yours, right?
yep. Yep.
So it's still going to be an extra hour and a half travel
Yeah.
either side. They're going to be long days, but they're going to be amazing days,
I'm
and I
very
cannot
excited.
wait. I'm more worried that I'm more worried about stock levels. That's the thing that I'm like, how
Yeah.
do we predict that?
Yeah.
How do we know?
Because we might make like a fuckload of some items and then it's like, oh, they didn't sell. But there's one thing we didn't make fuckloads of, did sell. And it's like, oh, well now we run out.
Then
Because
how do
we
we know?
have like over, if you include variations, we have over 80 products at this point. And by the time we get to the festival, we'll probably be closer to 100 with the brand new collection coming out. So keeping every single product in stock is kind of impossible. And to have like a lot of them ready is going to be quite impossible. I need to get on some serious dice bag making soon though, because we're getting very low stock on many of them. So that's also something I need to do. But yeah, I'm hoping that if we make sure to make lots of dice bags and the new collection, I feel like hopefully they're going to be the most like on brand for where we're going.
Sure. I was going to talk to you about the dice bags as well, because I was wondering if there's any sort of new variations and such we can do for Medieval Fest. Maybe some new patterns and that.
Yeah, I was tempted to buy some like fat quarter fabrics, and just like make some one-off ones. I don't know. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. This is good. This is working out this time.
Why does this foot feel massive? Because it is.
Five, 6. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard to make enough products of everything. That's what's stressing me out because we have no idea. Like, I can be sitting there and making some of the crochet products while we're there, but it all depends on how busy we are. Like,
yeah.
Or
what if the worst happens and we make a buttload of stuff and then we sell nothing? Like, I mean, I don't want to think about that, but like, also, what if that happens? A mushroom pattern dice bag? We do technically have a mushroom bag.
We literally have one. It's our least popular dice bag. So
yeah, unfortunately.
It deserves more love, to be honest. It's actually one of my favorite ones because it's like red and spotty on the outside, it's white on the inside to like a mushroom's inside would be, and then it's like it's also got the pockets are like brown, which is like kind of like the stem.
Yeah.
It's a cutie patootie. I love it. It deserves more love.
It does deserve more love.
Yeah,
I mean, our first few designs, I want to say.
Was it? I feel like it was
quite
the
an early
fourth
one,
I think.
But then we haven't really done new.
First, then it was the space, then we had the mushroom, then the Highland and the Academia, then the strawberry. That was the order.
We haven't had a new long-term dice bag in a long time.
Yeah,
we've done obviously one-off collections.
It's because I can't even keep up with the ones that we have right now. So That's why we haven't had any new ones. But like, if we did come up with a design that we really thought was good and stuck and sold really well, then I'd be open to doing a new long-term dice bag. But
Mm.
I don't know. I liked the sunflower ones that we did. They sold fairly quickly. Um, Wait, what do I do next? Wait.
I'd like to do some more like themed on like the classes personally. I'd
How
like to
does
do
one go
like a
about doing that?
druid bag and a ranger bag and a warlock bag, you know?
Mm. Like, what would they look like?
That's a really good question. I imagine designing like some like class symbols, you know, like we do like a little sword and a
With
bow or
vinyl.
whatever with the vinyl, yeah.
Mm.
And then maybe print it as a design on the front.
Barbarian bag?
Hey, Flower, if you want a Bobby Berrien bag, you just gotta hit up Becca. She does custom.
We do customs, yeah. I'm already lost as what I'm supposed to be doing here. Right, what does she do next?
Okay, the tulip fairy has gone from like being my least favorite to like now one of my faves. Like,
Yeah, I'm
why are they
enjoying
now
it.
so cute?
Yeah, I feel like what you've done in the end is kind of a romper rather than a um pinafore. I don't know what we were aiming for in the end, but it's definitely a cute little romper now.
I don't know what it is. It's fairy clothes.
Yeah, very close in it. Come on, I can't. This video is on Instagram, and I simply cannot like speed it up or like choose anything.
I'm kind of dreading this dress. It's very cute. The hairpiece looks a bit like a lotus. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Yeah. I was gonna try and make this fairy's hair look like two little daisies, but I don't really know how to do that. Come back to it. We'll just do the rest. That is way too thick a line.
Oh my god, Becca, a double crochet. Come on now. Did that like 3 times where I went to do a double crochet and then just did a single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And what do I do? Like
I have an urge to keep singing K-pop Demon Hunter down the mic, but I'm like, I don't want to get us demonetized on
that.
YouTube because they love doing that.
They do.
Just because Spotify decides to go off on one sometimes.
think it's been well behaved today. I'd like to hope so. I mean, I've got it. It should be set up now that the music isn't heard on VODs anyway. But sometimes it likes to just not listen to me and do what it wants instead.
Did you animate the little mushroom emotes for your own channel yourself? I did, but I didn't. When you're in the back end of Twitch, uploading the emotes, you can, there's a button or something where it can animate them for you, and there's a few different like little effects that it can do, like wiggle them and stretch them and make them dance. But yeah, you can do it in the back end there. I was gonna do it myself, but other priorities. Oh. Accidentally opening my Pinterest board.
I think I'm literally just slip stitching like that. And then we go back in with the doubles. Yeah. I think. I wish I could fast forward the video, but it's a bloody Instagram video. And apparently that's not allowed.
But you can
Not
click and
something I
hold the
can
same
do.
way you do on TikTok.
I'm
But I guess
watching
if
it
you're on
like on
PC, I don't.
desktop, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm glad they finally added that on Instagram. Because oh my god, it was fucking annoying that I couldn't like watch things on 2x speed on Instagram. Sometimes if
Everything
it
on
was someone that I
Instagram is just
follow,
reposted from TikTok anyway.
yeah, sometimes when I was like watching someone that I know I also follow on TikTok, and they'd post like a longer video, I'd be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna move over to TikTok because I bet they've posted the exact same video on TikTok, and I'll be able to fast forward it there, and I'd be right. Do do do.
Whoop. Little spin to win there.
Okay, I think I know what I'm doing for the rest, so I'm gonna speed run through it.
I feel like, should I put the do people like it when I have the full canvas reference here, sort of thing?
Can you see it? Because it's off.
If I pop it, yeah, more in the middle over here. Can you see it there?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking when I'm zoomed right in, you can't really see what I'm doing.
Yeah. That works. I'm so locked in right now.
Yeah, I feel that.
This is just like I'm realizing how little I've gotten done today and how far into the stream we are, and I'm like, right, speedrun time. So I definitely didn't spend the first 50 minutes of the stream trying to figure out how to do this.
Has anyone been watching anything good apart from K-pop Demon Hunters? Because I need to watch that
I started
again.
binge watching a new show last night. I've not finished it yet. But it was said
What is it?
that people were saying it had Squid Game vibes, so I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll watch it because I like Squid Game. It's called The
Okay.
8 Show. It's interesting so far. I little tip, guys, if you are not great with gore / horror / you want to know if something that you're triggered by is going to be in a show, there's a website called doesthedogdie.com.
Yes, we love that
Which I
site.
like to check nowadays because I'm not great with gore and I'm not great with if there's like vomit in a show. I like to know in advance so I can know to look away,
Yeah.
and cover my ears. So I like to look up that website, and it's confusing because the website's like, yeah, it's got this, it's got this, it's got this, it's got a lot of body gore and stuff, and I'm like on episode 5 out of 8, and I'm like, it's not been that bad so far. But apparently it gets worse and worse as you get into the show. So, and which has been the case so far. So, I don't know. I haven't finished it yet. Apparently episode 7 is the worst, and I haven't gone to episode 7 yet, so we'll see. But it's been interesting so far. Quite like Alice in Borderland. Yeah, I've been told to watch that as well. I'm tempted to give that one a try. Because I've also been
I've
told
seen that
that's
one
like
recommended a
that's
lot.
also a Squid Game vibe, and apparently some people say it's better than Squid
Yeah.
Game.
Strong claims.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that claim a few times.
Oh, speaking of, who wants to hear an embarrassing story?
Go on. Always.
So it only reminded me because he was talking to me about shows and I said Squid Game. So yesterday I had a knock at my door and I thought, oh, I've not ordered anything. Or have I? Are we expecting a TFS order? Oh, I don't know. I'll go open the door. I open the door to a salesman.
I don't know.
And I'm literally like mid in a game of Peak. Like we're like halfway up the mountain on a call with friends right now, and I'm like, oh, let me just go quickly answer the door real quick. And this guy obviously pulls me into like a 20-minute conversation trying to get me to sign up to HelloFresh. Now, I've nothing against HelloFresh. It actually seems like a very useful service. I won't lie. I've seen a lot of adverts. I've thought about it a couple times. At the end of the day, I don't have that kind of budget for that. So, wasn't going to buy it, right? But these salespeople, they're so like, he was good at his job, right? He did not give me any opportunity to back out of that conversation. No matter how much I kind of tried to gently and politely shut down, like, what he was saying to not engage too much in conversation, he just kept asking me questions which would have felt rude to not answer, right? So he was like, he spotted my necklace and he was like, oh, where's your necklace from? And I was like, oh, Legend of Zelda, you know how it is. And then he's like, oh yeah, you need to scan this code. And I'm like, oh, my phone's upstairs. And he's like, it's fine, I'll wait. And then he starts his idle animation. And I'm like, okay, I guess I need to go grab my phone now. And yeah, and he's all like, oh, what shows do you like? And I'm like, oh, Squid Game. And he's like, oh, I never watched it. And I was like, you should get into it, man. It's finished now. You go binge it. And he's chatting to me and blah, blah, blah. Thankfully, there was a saving grace on my side that whatever he was trying to get me to do on my phone wasn't actually working. So he was like, okay, I said I'd come back to that house over there. I'll come back to you in a minute. I'm like, cool, fantastic. Guess who's not opening the door again? And he left. I shut the door. I go back upstairs. Like an hour later, I get another knock at the door and I'm like, it's been ages. Is that really how long it took him to come back? Surely not. I don't answer the door and I go to peek out of my front window. Like I give it a little time and I go to peek out the front window because again I'm like, well, what if it was a relative or someone genuinely coming round? You know, I don't know. So I just want to go quickly peek out the window and check. And of course,
He's looking right.
the second I peeked out the window, he happened to be walking across the street, looking back at the house, and we clocked eyes immediately.
Oh no.
I literally ducked down so quickly out of panic and fear, and oh fuck that I literally spent a good minute just crouched with my head in my wardrobe, like, oh my god, why the fuck did I do this? This is so awkward. And he immediately knocks on the door again. And I'm literally like
No.
crouching in my own wardrobe, being like, why is this happening? Why did I do that? Why did I look out the window? Why have I done this? Please go away, please go away.
Oh no.
I can still feel the cringe I felt in that moment because it was so strong and intense. Like I just blinded like
Not
two.
him coming back and knocking
He
again.
came back. Take the hint. Like, come on. Like I was on VC with my friends and they were like, oh, like I was like, I feel so bad. And they're like, they probably get this all the time. Like he probably doesn't, think anything by it. But the fact that he came and knocked again after he clocked eyes with me in the window, and I'm like, ah! Like, I don't think I've cringed that hard in so long. Like, oh, I'm having like a visceral reaction even now to that moment of me just squatting in my wardrobe going, no, 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 no. Why did I do this? Like, the
Oh.
cringe encompassed me so much, my body just curled up into a ball, like squatted on the floor, head leaning into the wardrobe, like, why have I done this? Why have I actually done this? This is the
Oh.
stupidest thing I've ever
Yeah,
done in
these
my
people are
life.
always so
Why did I
annoyingly
do
good
it?
at their jobs. Like,
Yeah.
I had a similar thing happen at one point where it was a guy trying to get me to change energy companies or whatever. And I didn't really understand
Yeah.
what the fuck he was talking about. He caught me as I was about to leave for work, and I was just like,
Oh.
oh, it was just awkward. I accidentally just signed up to whatever the fuck he was trying to sign me up to, and then immediately I had to go and cancel it, which was awkward. And then I had basically the same guy turn up. Well, not the exact same guy. I don't know if it was the same guy. But I had a same dude from the same company turn up again, like months later. And this time I go to answer the door, but this time I'm like in my pajamas, like, and my pajamas
Yeah.
is usually just a t-shirt with no underwear underneath, like a big t-shirt. And I like open the
Hmm.
door with just like my head turning round the door because I'm like, I don't want my body just in case I accidentally thrash this dude. And bro's just yapping at me for ages, being like, "Oh yeah, so what energy company are you with? And oh, how much do you pay per month for your electricity bills?" And I just kept going, "I don't know, I don't know, I don't know." And he was just like not getting the hint to fuck off. Oh, and they're so
Yeah.
good at just keeping asking questions. And I'm like, bro, can you not
Yeah.
like get the hint that I'm not interested? Like I've just said I don't know to every single question you've asked. Like,
I need to try that.
yeah.
But I mean, even then, I guess that didn't work. So I don't know.
No, it didn't work. Eventually, I can't remember how I managed to get rid of him in the end, but eventually he was like, "So anyway, yeah, you interested in swapping your energy companies?" I was like, "No, sorry, I can't. My landlord doesn't let me." And he was like, "Oh no, well they shouldn't be able to stop you." And I was like, "No, they won't let me. I've tried before. They won't let me." And then I just shut the door. And he was like, "Oh, okay."
I hate it. I
It
hate
was
it.
so
I'm just like,
awkward.
I need to get one of those stickers that's like, I don't buy or sell at this door, so I feel less awkward
Mm.
being like a dickhead
Just
to
point
them.
to the
Because
sticker
I
and
also,
leave.
I don't want to be rude, because they're
Yeah.
just doing their job. Like, I've had
Yeah.
I've had another guy for an energy company as well before, and he was a bit less pushy with the conversation, but he was still like friendly. And like I
Mm.
don't want to like be like, no, go away. Like, but at the same time, no, go away. Like, I'm clearly not like I'm also most of the time if I'm at home I'm in my pajamas or loungewear and I'm like I just don't want to entertain these conversations. I've opened the
Mm.
door to be polite because I thought you were a package and nothing else.
Yeah, I think that's what
It's
happened the
not a
first
deal.
time as well. Was I thought it was a package. No, that was definitely the case the second time because I wouldn't have opened the door to someone in my pajamas like that if I'd have known there was a person behind the door and I wasn't just grabbing a package.
Yeah, yeah, fully. Oh, like, but yeah, that guy was like, well, thank you, for being polite and that. Like, he thanked me for not being rude, which is what made me feel even more guilty, like, with the second one, because, like, they clearly do get a lot of just blatant rudeness from people. But,
Mm,
like, I don't know how to politely say, I'm really not interested in this conversation. I thought you
yeah,
were a package. Please
that's
don't
the
come
only
back
reason I
here.
opened the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why you should invest in a Ring doorbell. Yeah, don't you have to pay a subscription for Ring doorbells though? Like, isn't it? It's not just a one-time purchase, I thought. Like, to have the camera set up, don't you have to also pay monthly? Which just sounds silly. Yeah, they are for sure not getting paid enough, probably for the kind of treatment that they get. Well, I
No.
wonder if they also get commission as well. They probably get commission on the amount of sales that they do successfully do to like for like motivation, or maybe they have like a limited number that they need to reach in a certain month. Like obviously
Mm.
different companies do different kind of business models, but like I feel bad. Like I mean sometimes I know that some workers in some stores, they just get told that they have to talk to people even if they don't make sales. Like so I don't know, you know, he has to have so many doors open and talk to so many people. Like I don't know if I'm screwing up his work day by not opening the door at all. You know,
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know what the best solution for this kind of stuff is.
Yeah.
But my future go-to is I'm just not opening the door unless
Yeah,
until I have checked my Amazon order history.
my problem as well is I don't have a peephole in my door, so I have no idea what I'm opening my door to every time I open my door. If I had a peephole, that would save a lot of my problems.
I unfortunately have glass like
Yeah,
on my door, so
they can
if I
see when
walk
you're
past
there.
it, it's very clear if I've just walked past it.
Yeah.
And also I can't really see them. I think I also
Yeah.
have a peephole, but it would be so awkward to walk up to the semi-transparent door, look through the hole, and then walk away. So I don't know. Oh, I don't know if that's worse.
Yeah, that's definitely worse. Yeah, my old flat was like a solid door, no windows, and it just had a peephole, and it was beautiful. I could spy on my neighbors as much as I wanted to. Yeah, which was great because my neighbors in that old flat had so much drama. Um, like I'm not kidding. Like I watched police break down my neighbor's door one time through my peephole. It was very
What?
entertaining. Um, yeah. I don't know why. I don't
Damn.
know what the fuck my neighbors were doing that got the police to break into their house, but I was
Bailiffs,
here
maybe?
for it. It was maybe, but no, it was like proper police. It wasn't bailiffs.
Oh,
Like I feel like a bailiff is different. Eh?
I don't know. I once had from my old internet provider, I switched from Ubify to Ubify knocked on my door thinking I was still with them. I was like, nah. And then she tried to convince me to come back with all these deals, but nothing she offered was better than what I switched to. So I felt so bad for her and just said, well, there's nothing more I can offer here. I'll leave you to your night. Oh. Oh. I just feel like, are we not past the age of door-to-door salesmen? Are we
Hmm.
not past that as a society yet? Like, I feel like we
Clearly
get enough
not.
advertisements literally everywhere we look. Do we still need people coming to our homes
And
as a
so many
strategy?
people have stickers saying "Don't knock on my door." Like I'm
Yeah,
surprised that they are able to get enough business doing it that way.
they must do. I'm guessing it's because no, I don't know.
Yeah, because I remember now. Because when the first guy came, I thought he'd been sent by like my landlord or something to do like a check on the meter or something, and that's the only reason I let him in.
You let him
Um,
in?
yeah, because I thought he wanted to do a check on our fucking smart meter.
Oh,
Bro,
bruh.
I have no awareness of safety apparently. Or at least I didn't that day. So I let this random dude with an iPad into my house because he said he wanted to check my smart meter.
Oh
Um,
no.
it was terrible. This is how mistakes were made. And then I realized like halfway through the conversation with him, like, oh, you're not sent by my landlord. You are just here to sell me something and make me switch providers.
Yeah.
But I don't have the power to do that. I'm just a little tenant. I don't own this flat. So go away. But it was too late. I'd already
Oh.
signed, and then I had to undo it when he left. It was really awkward.
That's so awkward. Oh my god. Oh, I hate it. I feel like where we used to live, we didn't really get much of this, or maybe it's because we had a sticker on our door.
Mm.
Like, I've never really dealt with it this much until the area I live in now, where it's happened several times. I guess it's because I normally live in I've lived in flats for a lot of my life. as
Oh, I've been
well.
getting them while living in flats. Like, I live in a flat right now, and I've had it happen twice. So
I've not had it happen while I've like in any of my previous homes, apart from like childhood home. I remember the occasional Jehovah's Witness, but
yeah.
I don't think I've ever had them anywhere else that I can remember. Unless housemates have been the one answering the door to them, and I've thankfully missed the awkward interaction.
Hmm.
But I think his face, that moment I saw his face out the window and he saw me, and I looked at him and he looked at me, and then and then I immediately cut my whole body curled into a ball. I don't think I'm gonna be forgetting that anytime soon. It's just
When did this happen?
literally yesterday.
Oh
Literally
dear.
yesterday. It's too fresh. It's too fresh. Hello,
Too soon.
fresh.
Oh no. Right. If I was to make daisy versions, do I use the same yellow that's like a bright yellow? Or do I use a slightly lighter yellow that I have? I feel like I still want to go with the bright yellow.
I think the
I
bright
think,
yellow, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that gives Daisy to me.
Yeah.
Can't
Okay.
redeem hydrate? What?
Did I limit the
I'll
hydrate too
drink for
much?
you nevertheless.
I can fix that. Hold on. Where do I fix it?
I love the times where I go to the door and people ask, my parents are home, bruh, I am the parent. Oh no. That's so funny. Yeah, I mean, I also because this guy was like asking questions about like, oh, do you cook? Who's the chef in your house? And I just, I answered, unfortunately, me, which then I guess gave him more to work on with the conversation. I didn't realize. But then he's asking things like, oh, how many people do you cook for? And I'm like, I don't really want to be telling you that I live alone, like,
No.
but I kind of couldn't avoid it. But I don't know what kind of data they take from these conversations as well, or if they are even doing that.
It's not that it's limited once per stream. It was limited once per user per stream. I see now.
Ah,
There you go. I've increased it a little bit. So it's still not ridiculous. Happens a lot in areas of young families too. Yeah. I feel like my area definitely does have a lot of young families. I constantly have little children outside my window screaming and playing and doing whatever.
they kind of bank on kids opening the door. Yeah, ugh.
I feel like I never opened the door as a child. Like, that was just
I
not my
used
job.
to, which is crazy because I hate doing it now.
It's just not my job. I'd be like, Mom, Dad, door. You know?
I used to answer the door. I used to answer the phone. All things I'd never do now.
I used to have friends and leave the house. It's crazy. No, I'm kidding. I actually have more friends than I did as a kid, I think, now. Which I'm proud of myself for.
Proud of you too, bro.
Yeah. do, 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 do.
I feel so. I just feel so bad. I can't swear. I'm still like in those feelings right now because he was a really nice guy. Like we were having a good conversation, but like I know that's also his job to be a charismatic, like, and
Yeah,
engage in
they
the
hire
conversation, and
charismatic people on
sound
purpose.
interested in the things I have to say. Because then he started asking me like, "Oh, you play Zelda? Like, what other games do you play?" Because I can't remember what he said. But at one point he said something and then he was like, "Oh, and then it doesn't work or whatever." And I went, "And yeah, GG." And like yeah, like sometimes when I'm talking to like people who are not chronically online, that's such a weird phrase to say. But he found that hilarious. So I guess he's also a gamer. um, and then he started asking me like, "Oh, what other games do you play?" But I was still like, trying to be vague. So I was just like, I'm trying to not get into a long conversation with you. And I was like, "Oh, all sorts of things." Um, I was just giving him vague answers to stuff. But
Yeah, I felt like the second time going into it, I was a bit more prepared, and I knew that whatever he was about to ask me to do, I wasn't doing it. I was just gone, soz, not interested. But it's tricky. Like, I
yeah.
immediately
I mean,
knew who he
he
was the second
genuinely
time.
was selling a fairly good deal on HelloFresh. Like and like HelloFresh is something that like if I had the income for it, I probably would sign up to something like that. It sounds like it makes cooking so much easier. I hate cooking. That sounds great. You figure out all the meal plans for me and buy the food for me. Great. Like
Mm,
it is a really good service for someone like me. It's just I don't have the funds to put towards that right now, even though
yeah.
his deal was pretty good. But like I guess I was too interested in what he was saying because he just kept saying things.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like recently I keep getting like this is such an autistic thing to say. I keep getting baffled by like people like interacting with me in public. I'm like, oh, you're actually like you're actually like a real person, and when I look at you, you say hi. Whereas if someone looks at me, I don't say hi usually.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like I feel like I keep walking past neighbors when I'm like leaving my flat, and they keep just like being like hello, and I'm like, oh hello. I'm like, why do you speak to me when I look at you? That's kind of crazy. You're so bold. Like I don't tend to do that, you know? If someone's looking at me, I'll just kind of look away. Like I'm not gonna
Mm.
I forget that when I look at people, they'll actually like maybe acknowledge that I'm looking at them and say hello. Um I forget that people aren't just NPCs, I think.
Yeah, I get that. It surprises me, like when I'm working in the coop, it surprises me sometimes the people that would just start conversations with you, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be the NPC in this situation. You're not supposed to talk to me. I don't have any pre-prepared dialogue. My go-tos: do you want a receipt? Would you like a receipt? Do you need a bag? Is that cash or card? Those are my NPC responses. You engage with any more dialogue than that, I have to compute for a few minutes because I'm like, huh?
That's so funny. Yeah.
But like
No,
when
it's
it's like
just
a weekday and like the people that are out shopping on weekdays are the people who don't have much going on during their weekday, right? So they are the people that are looking for conversation. So it does
mm,
actually happen quite a bit.
oh yeah.
And I'm never prepared for it. It catches me off guard every
Mm.
time.
Well, the same thing used to happen when I used to work at a specific place where I was on the phone a lot. And I had a very like I literally had a script I was following.
Yeah.
And some people would go off script and be like, "How are you?" Or like there was one time where like someone would ask me like, "Where are you right now? Like where are you calling me from?" And I'd be like, that is not in my script. I wasn't expecting you to ask me that question." Or
Good
like,
person questions, please.
yeah, like no, I'm the NPC here. You're not supposed to like ask me where I am. Like
Yeah.
what?
Huh?
Huh?
There was a scam once in my town where people were going and pretending to be salesmen. Someone broke in round the back, went round the back to break in. That is, yeah. See, that's scary. That's why I really didn't want to tell him that I live alone. I think
Mm.
unfortunately, context clues from what I said gives that away. But yeah, it worries me. It worries me who now has that info, you know? HelloFresh is really good. We used it for a while, but it is quite pricey, which is why we stopped. Yeah, fair. No, I do really like the sound of HelloFresh. I like pre-prepared meals is what I need as a ADHD head who doesn't like cooking.
Yeah.
Like, I need quick meals because I'm also someone that struggles to tell when they're hungry until they're starving. So like I will put off cooking because I'm like, oh, I'm not hungry yet. But then as soon as the hunger hits, it's like, no, I need food now. So I need something that I can eat instantly, which is normally hopefully something leftovers that I can heat up or just like a ready meal. Like
Yeah.
that's why I like to batch cook where I can and then have healthier stuff that I can just reheat.
Yeah.
So like HelloFresh would be good for me. Like, yeah, making meals that take no more than
Making
20 minutes. So
beats.
ideally, food that takes no more than 10 minutes is probably what I really want.
Making
20
beats.
still too
Or
much.
boring dumb bitch. Fucking gnarly.
Fucking gnarly.
Don't talk to me. Real. But like I just find it so crazy how like extroverted some people are. Even at my work, sometimes
Yeah, it
people
blows my
that are
mind.
at my work will just be like, "Hello," and I'll just be like, "Oh, hello." I was just in my own world doing my job. Forgot that like other people are here. And when
Yeah.
I look at them, they might say hello because that's
Yeah.
the polite thing to do. What I've concluded is I'm just like instinctively quite rude, and I don't realize it a lot of the time. I just tend to stare at people and not realize that I'm staring, and then they say hello because they see that I'm staring at them, and I'm like, oh, sorry, didn't realize. I just forgot that you're a real person and was just looking around my surroundings.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's something else that I'd really like to know people's opinions on when it comes to markets. If you're at a
Hmm.
market and you're browsing a stall, do you like it when the person behind the stall engages you in conversation? Or do you prefer it when they just give you a smile and a nod and an acknowledgement? Or do you prefer that they don't look at you at all so you can just continue your browsing? Because me personally, I don't mind a little hello, but that's the most of it. Then you go
Hmm.
back to what you're doing. I'll continue looking at your stock and then I'll probably buy something. For me, when they start talking to me, I feel so awkward by the conversation that I've just been engaged in that I'm now no longer looking at the products
Hmm.
because I'm too busy trying to navigate this impromptu conversation that I wasn't prepared for
Hmm.
and then try and escape that conversation as quickly as possible. I think it is one of those things where it is down to every individual customer and you need to kind of try and be able to figure out what that customer's going to want from you. But like, I also hear things where people are like, I've seen TikToks where people are like, oh, I went up to the store and the salesperson was just on their phone the whole time. How rude. And I'm like, what? I would, but I, as a customer, would prefer that they're not putting pressure on me to buy something so I can spend time looking at what you've got.
Hmm.
Like, but I'd love to know people's opinions on that. Like, do you like it when they talk to you? Do you not like it when they talk to you? Like tell me. Like, I want to know. I want to gauge the vibe. What's the right
Hmm.
answer here? I tend to just like when we're behind our store, I tend to just go, hey, or like, I try not to ask questions that will lead into a conversation. I just tend to give a friendly hello, hey, not even a how's you, because sometimes that's also a bit too much for me. I don't know
Hmm.
how I am. I'm looking at your stuff. Go away.
Yeah, I feel like when I was at the Bon End Market, I feel like I went on my own little wander, and which is always awkward as it is, because usually I'm just going around trying to get business cards so I can follow everyone, right?
Yeah.
I'm not planning on buying anything, but I went on a little wander around the market, and I got to you kind of see like people's different approaches as you go around. Like some
Yeah.
people really like make a conversation with you, and like others will just be like, "Hi, how are you?" And I'll be like, "Good, thanks. How are you?" And they'll be like, "I'm good," and then that's it.
Yeah.
And that's fine. I find that a little awkward still, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Whereas other people will not say anything to you, and then other people will really try and get in a conversation. Like, there was one who was selling like dog treats, and she was like, "Oh, what kind of dog do you have?" Because she saw I picked up a card, and so she just assumed I have a dog. And I'm like, I don't really have a dog. My parents have a dog. Um,
Yeah.
so then I was like, "Oh, I don't have any dogs myself, but my parents do." She's like, "Oh, what dogs do they?" And I was like, "Oh, a Cavapoo." She was like, "Oh, nice." And then that was it. And I found that really awkward. And
Yeah.
like, as you're selling dog treats, it's a good opener. I get it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was awkward.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind a hello and then maybe ask if they want any help or just tell them a little bit about the stuff while they're looking at it. Yeah, sometimes I've done that.
Mm.
Sometimes I go like, oh, they're all handmade out of polymer clay because that is
The
when
thing
it
some
comes to our
people don't get.
jewelry, that's the thing I think people don't understand a lot of the time. They think they're just little plastic charms that we bought
Mm.
and like stuck on an earring and then overpriced. Like,
Yeah.
I really like to make sure that people know that, like, no, each of those little charms you see, I made them by hand. Like, I molded that out of clay with my 2 grubby fingers that I
Mm.
swear I did wash. Um, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only, I guess, my pre-prepared line of dialogue that I do have.
Yeah. My favorite thing is when they start a conversation, because I feel like I suck at
Yeah.
making conversations, but when they start it, I'm like, yes, this is good.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes we'll get people being like, "Oh, do you make like the crochet yourselves?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me that does the crochet." Um, and yeah, that I can yap about.
Yeah. Sometimes I chuck you into the conversation and be like, "Oh, my sister does all the crochet."
And I'm like,
I
"Hello,
can't
yes."
crochet to save my life.
But yeah, I think for me, like, it depends. Sometimes it's awkward, sometimes it's not. Like, I don't know. I feel like I like when people engage in a conversation with me, but also I always find it awkward anyway. So I don't know. But I'm just an awkward person. I'm usually overthinking what I say back to
Yeah,
them rather
same.
than like anything
Yeah.
they've said wrong.
Same.
But then sometimes I feel like I did really well in a social interaction and yet it was still awkward. And I'm like, maybe I wasn't the awkward one there. Like, usually I assume I'm the awkward one in every conversation, but then sometimes I'll be like, no, I did everything right there. Like, I did my best to not be awkward that whole time, and I feel like I followed the social script of what I was supposed to say in that conversation, and yet it was still awkward. So that wasn't my fault.
But then sometimes how do you even know that they found it awkward? You don't.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't.
No.
They might not have done. It might just be me.
Mm.
I'm like trying to speed run this other thingy because I've just not done as much as I should have done today, and I do need to go somewhat soon. We are very much getting towards the end. Mm-hmm. Bum. Mm-hmm. I want to at least do the first couple petals, so I'm trying to speed run to that stage at least. Because I'm
Oh, the stress is
basically
coming out
gonna.
better than I thought here.
Because these guys have got like a pointiness to them, and they're also quite big. So for the daisy, I'm improvising this, and
Okay.
I'm not doing as big of a hole in the petal because I feel like that doesn't make sense for a daisy. Hopefully it won't have any hole at all. Um,
Mm.
and then I'm just doing not a pointy petal,
Mm.
and I'm hoping it'll be beautiful.
I'm sure it will be.
I'm not so sure, but we'll see. 3, 4. Mhm. I don't know how many double crochets to do in it here. I don't want it to have a hole, but I think it's gonna have a hole. I don't know how to make it not have a hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep going. 7. 8. It's definitely got a hole. No. Ah. 9. 9 feels right.
I like the number 9.
I like the number 9. It's my favorite number, honestly. I don't know why. It just has good vibes.
Fair enough.
I feel like most people pick like their favorite number based off like their birthday or something. Mine has nothing to do with that. I just like the number 9. Okay, how do... I feel like it's hard to see what it's going to look like until I've done all of the petals. I'm just trying to time. I'm trying to speed run. 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Ah! 7. 8. 9. Boom. Another petal. What do we think of how the petals look so far? It's hard to tell when it's not finished what it's going to look like.
That's cute, yeah. They're a lot more rounded.
Yeah. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Because daisy petals
Yeah, it's
are
what you
more
want.
round, right? Are they? Maybe they're not. Maybe I've fucked up.
They're technically not. Obviously, I'm looking at a lot of
Oh.
daisies right now. Well, they are rounded at the tip, but they're longer than that.
Yeah.
But a cartoon daisy is drawn like that, so I think you're fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of a cartoon looking daisy.
I'm a piece and do some cleaning, have some fun crafting. No worries. Hope you get all your cleaning done. We're finishing up here very soon anyway, so you're not gonna miss anything.
Yeah, I don't think I can make them longer, really. 3, 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Ugh. 9. Huh. Well, annoyingly, I don't think I really have time to finish it, even though I've gotten really close to... I just need to do the last 5 petals. But you can see the vibe. You can see the
I see the
vibe.
vibe.
You can see where we're
Yeah.
headed. Just imagine it was the same all the way around. Slay. Well, we might have to call it here. Do we have anyone to raid? Any thoughts on who to raid?
Kiki streaming.
Okay. Right. Raid. Boom. Well, thanks for joining us today, guys. We will hopefully be back next week. I think they should be more consistent now, moving forward. I feel like we've got less things going on in the week, and hopefully we won't need to cancel as many streams. Fingers crossed. We will see you next week.
Yeah. Oh, Kiki's also doing some art right now. Hell yeah.
I'll slay. Right. Bye-bye.
Have a lovely rest of your day, everyone. Take care. Bye, bye, bye.
Bye-bye-bye.
Bye, bye.